This earth, the five elements, the body, the mind, they're all part of the same process. You too are nature, you're not separate from nature. You too are made up of the five elements. पंचकोशीय प्राणी हैं हम. ये पूरी प्रकृति पंचकोशों से बनी है, पंच तत्वों से बनी है. If you don't work with the panchabhutas, the five elements, you can't work with the mind. No matter how much you read, no matter even if you try to meditate, it will not work, because the connection with the panch tattvas is missing here.
Pranam Gurudev. This question has come anonymously, and the sadhak wants to know that, Gurudev, I see my mind crippled with fears, concerns and anxieties. I also lack the faith in the universe. It affects my decision making badly. How do I cultivate faith in the universe? How should I tackle my fears and concerns? Thank you.
If you, whosoever has asked this question, and all the friends who are listening to this, if you look deeply into this question, there's a very interesting thing in this question I just noticed. You said that your mind is constantly grappling with, I think you used three words, fear, concern and anxiety. And then you said, how do you move towards the faith in the universe? Something like that. Now look at the play of mind here. The way our mind functions, it jumps from one extreme to another extreme without following the processes in between. That's what mind wants to do. You're saying right now your mind is in the state of lot of fear, lot of concerns, lot of anxiety, which is a state of ajnanata, illusion, darkness. From that, you straight away want to jump towards faith in the universe. Do you see how mind wants to go from this extreme of fear to that extreme of faith in the universe? Because mind likes to fool us by moving or jumping from one extreme to another extreme. So that's first trick of the mind. From fear, you can't straight away jump to the faith. It is an impossible journey to do. It is an impossible journey to do. There are steps that you need to follow. In a lot of manners, in a lot of ways, when we ask these questions, we want to find a technique, or we are trying to find a technique so that suddenly my mind starts to operate in the zone of faith. We're trying to jump from one condition of the mind to the other condition of the mind using the mind itself. Very difficult. We have to use another technique here. When your mind is grappling with fear, concerns and anxiety, it basically also means that somewhere your physical strength, your physical body is also suffering. Your physical body is not deeply grounded, is not very stable, it's not connected with the earth. But most of the time when we ask a question like this, we're not even thinking about the body. We're only thinking about mind situation. I'm bringing in the element of physical realm, the physical body here. To make this shift from one zone of the mind to another, there are steps that we need to follow, and physicality is that step. Your physical body is that tool. Why do you think the body is given to us? It's a great mechanics, it's a great tool. We use the tool here in these situations. I think the first step that we must do in this case, look at our own body, look at our own physical well-being first. I sense in this question that your physical well-being is not at the optimum level. There's a certain weakness that you're feeling. You're thinking it's just a mind condition, but I'm saying no, it is also a body condition. Let's start with the body. Bring strength in the body first. Bring positivity in the body first. How do you do that? Are you exposed to the sun? Are you taking urja, energy, the strength from the sun? Are you exposing your body to the sun? If not, do that. Without that, you can't kill the ajnanata of the mind. It is needed. Surya Dev is needed here. Follow that. 2. Work with the food. If your food is not right, if not of the right proportion, not right for your body, if the food you're consuming is not right for your body, it will bring a lot of concern and anxiety. Lots of anxiety that we feel in our mind stems or generates from our body level, our physical well-being level. Look at that carefully. Work with your food. If you're able to heal the food body, which we call the Annamaya Kosha, you will see the mind will start to become more clear. It will start to gain strength. It will not be anxious anymore because there is an inner strength through the body which the mind generates. Body and mind are deeply interconnected. Look at the food that you eat. Look at the dincharya that you follow, your daily cycle of the day. If it's not in a certain rhythm with the sun, you cannot heal the mind then. You have to work with the body. The Rishi Parampara of ancient Bharat paid a lot of attention to the body. They were not body worshippers, but they knew body is the tool. Your physical being is the tool through which you can work with the mind. They utilize this tool. So work with your dincharya. Look at your dincharya very carefully. Without sorting out your dincharya, you can't sort out the fog in your mind. Asambhav hai ye. Karna padega. You have to look into it deeply. Connect with nature. The trees, the sky, the water. Connect with them. What do you think is the source of strength that we get? Nature is the source of positivity and the strength. Have you observed? When you go out in the nature, you connect to the trees. You are by a flowing river. Barefoot, you're walking on the earth. You feel positive. Suddenly, all the fog of the mind, the anxieties of the mind disappear. The more you're connected with the earth, your fears will start to disappear. Earth, we call her mother. Maa hai wo. She holds you, she provides you strength. Fear goes away. Maybe your mind is thinking, how do you make this connection? But remember, this earth, the 5 elements, the body, the mind, they're all part of the same process. You too are nature, you're not separate from nature. You too are made up of the 5 elements. पंचकोशीय प्राणी हैं हम. ये पूरी प्रकृति पंचकोशों से बनी है, पंच तत्वों से बनी है. If you don't work with the Panchabhutas, the 5 elements, you can't work with the mind. No matter how much you read, no matter even if you try to meditate, it will not work. Because the connection with the Panch Tattvas is missing here. Or the purification of the Panch Tattvas have not happened here. We have to start from the basics. In this yuga, with most of the people I'm seeing, we're trying to think and talk about higher spirituality, things that are hi-fi, so to say. We don't want to work with the nuts and bolts of the Pancha Tattvas. We don't want to get up early in the morning, look at the sun. We don't want to pray to the water before drinking. We don't want to say our prayer to the food before consuming it. We don't connect with the nature. These are the basic elements. You don't work with them, you can't work with the mind then. Very important. Very important. It's like if you have to learn a language. When you learned the language first time in the school when you were a child, did you start it from the poetry? Or did you start it with A, B, C, D? Ka, kha, ga, ha? Where did you start it? You started with A, B, C, D, E, ka, kha, ka. Then slowly after years of practice you moved to writing poetry. Meditation is like writing poetry. Developing faith in the universe is like writing poetry. We have to learn the basics first. And I assure you, my friend, if you work with the basics, establishing the body in the right format first, I assure you, your own inner faith in the universe will start to develop without doing anything else. The fear, anxiety, and the concerns of the mind will start to disappear on their own. You don't have to target them directly. It's a phantom. It's a chaya. It's a shadow. You don't fight with the shadow directly. You work with the basic elements. It is extremely important. Look into this carefully. Look into this very, very carefully. And apart from this, just one more dimension I want to add here. Also gain the spiritual strength. I'm talking about the physical strength. Now I'm talking about the spiritual strength. Also parallelly develop the spiritual strength. कैसे करोगे? 2-3 नियम हैं छोटे छोटे. Be in the satsang as much as you can. Satsang like these. Even with this technology, there's certain vibration that you will start to feel if you start to feel connected. In that vibration, the satsangs will start to happen. So be in the satsangs as much as you can. Read some scriptures of your choice, but read some scripture. It's a daily dose of positivity, of Ishwariya Tattva in your life, God element in your life. 3. Chant. Any name of the divine. Any name of the divine of any religion that you like. Chant that, because every word that you chant, even the simple Om, it generates a field of positive energy, the positive spiritual energy in you. Do that and see the magic. See the magic. This field, along with your physical practice, will start to do magic. And the last way of attaining spiritual strength, which is very famous in Bharatiya Parampara, go and take a Guru Diksha. Take a disciplehood from some Guru. Because in that, a lot of power or a lot of vibration gets transferred into you. These are ancient processes, extremely powerful. If you bring these two dimensions together, working with the physical body and also activating the spiritual strength through these means that I talked about, the magic will start to happen. I assure you that. I hope it works. You should. Listen to this answer a few times and it will go into your consciousness. Yeah? Thank you.